Hello everyone, I'm PapaKenn and welcome to a very special preview slash prequel episode to my upcoming series, Discovering Steven Universe. Today I'm going to be doing a quick reaction and review to the pilot episode that led up to the actual series. Now, obviously this is my first time watching it, and yeah, let's check it out. Really looking forward to doing this show once I actually get into the main series, or the actual series. And yeah, I love cartoons. I'm blathering on. Let's get right into it.
We are the crystal gems. Garnets.
Amethyst.
It's Steven!
Hey Steven, look at this. What are you crazy? What the heck was that? An electric skull. Our crystal palace was swarming with them. They were after this.
Can I see that?
Yeah, sure. No, it's extremely powerful. We shouldn't have even brought it home. Garnet, tell Pearl to let me see the thing.
Oh man, I want to come next time. I even wrote us a song. It's like, if you're... Oh, wait, hold on. If you're evil and you're on the rise, you can count on the four of us taking you down. Cause we're good and evil never beats us. We'll win the fight and then go out for pizzas. We are the crystal gems. We'll always save the day. And if you think we can, we'll always find a way. That's why the people of this world believe in Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl and Steven.
Cute.
What's with the part about pizzas?
That's just the best case scenario.
You want to sing that during battle?
Yeah,
Why?
because it'll look really cool.
You look like a clown.
Don't make fun of Steven.
Look, Steven, you're still too young to come with us. You don't even have powers in your gem.
But I want to help.
Why don't you grab us some donuts?
Okay. Oh.
The thing.
Well, if it isn't Steven of the Crystal Femmes.
Hey, Lars. Just give me 3 donuts.
You want me to connect them with a hot dog?
Oh, no. They're not for me. It's for Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl.
What are they anyway? Witches or ghosts or something?
They're crystal gems, and they save the world like all the time. And I'm a crystal gem too.
Aren't they all like hot girls? You're not exactly a hot girl, Steven.
Lay off. Not exactly a hot girl. Well, if I was, I wouldn't be talking to you. Oh, I should have said that. That's really funny.
Not exactly a hot girl, Steven.
Well, if I was, I wouldn't be talking to you. Yes.
You're a joke. You know that, right? You're a big joke.
Lay off. The thing. Did I let me do that comeback to Lars? What's his problem? Calling me a joke? It must be tougher for you, Lars. At least people like jokes. Oh, that's what I should have.
You're a joke. You know that, right? You're a big joke.
It must be tougher for you, Lars. At least people like jokes.
Oh, Steven, you're on fire.
I just had a bad feeling.
I was at the big donut, and Lars was giving me trouble, and he was like, "You're a joke." And then the thing took me back in time, and I was like, "Why do you have that? Why did you give him that?"
You wanted to see it. I was letting him see it. We've been protecting that hourglass for 1,000 years. Now that it's activated, it can only be used by you for its chosen purpose. What did you use it for?
Comebacks?
Comebacks? You used it for comebacks? Stephen. It can see the holes you've ripped in the fabric of time.
Stephen, why are you such a buppies?
What?
James, pull your weapons.
Did you call him a butt face or a buppus? That's cool. Poor guy.
Oh, Amethyst! Is this normal? Are we winning?
No, this is bad, Stephen. Help.
I can't. I'm a butt face. Why am I such a butt face? I know you are, but what if... Oh, I saw glitter off. I can come up with a better line than that with my butt clothes. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Butt face, why am I... I got it. Oh, butt face, I can't help it. What's your excuse?
Why are you such a buppies?
I can't help it. What's your excuse?
You did it. What happened?
Get back! Oh, get up here! We can't get close to it, but we've got to take out its hair things! Everybody push! Eat this!
Huh. Well,
I saved you! I saved you! And you guys! I wish I could have told you this morning that this clown was gonna save your lives.
You look like a clown.
No!
What the?
It's okay, Stephen. You're our clown.
Yes, a very hilarious clown.
Hey, don't make fun of Stephen.
Yeah, this clown is gonna save your lives.
okay. Well, huh. The video cut short, so I don't know if there were supposed to be end credits there or not, but one thing I definitely have to say is art-wise, it's a lot different than the show that I've seen in animated pictures and stuff like that. And, I actually have watched the first main series episode of this show. The art is much different, and the character designs, overall aren't that different. Garnet's gauntlets are definitely a bit different, and, I would say Pearl's design is overall the most changed. Yeah, I think that's right. Because overall, Garnet and Amethyst look similar in this pilot to how they do in the final version, but Pearl, I don't know if they sort of lightened up her skin when it came to the final version or what. My friend Stacy, a YouTuber known as Geek Remix a lot, of the Geek Remix YouTube channel, she's actually said that she would like to cosplay as the pilot Pearl sometime, and the design looks pretty cool. It looks more, I would say, almost punk rock than the actual show's version of Pearl. I don't know. I kind of like it. It was interesting. Oh, and the design of Steven is definitely a lot more different. Here you can tell he's a kid, but the design, the way his body is, it almost makes him look, I don't know, a little bit older. It's hard to tell what age they're going for. They say he's young, and apparently he can't activate his gem here in the pilot. But I don't know that they ever really establish, at least from what I've seen so far, obviously, as to what his actual age is. But yeah, in the pilot, he looked a little bit older, but it may have just been because the art was more rough than what they came to in the main series. But overall, as far as the pilot goes, I thought it was pretty decent. It's a nice proof of concept, I suppose. You have three, pretty badass female characters that have some pretty awesome weapons. You have the gauntlets, the thorn whip, and is it like a sword or like a lance that Pearl has? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, and then we get just a brief view of the different characters' personalities. With Garnet being, more the strong silent type, Amethyst being, the louder, silly one, and then Pearl being a bit, I don't know, almost kind of an in-between. It's like, she's more serious than Amethyst, but not exactly like the strong silent type like Garnet is. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's pretty enjoyable. We don't exactly get any information as to who the characters are or where they came from or why it matters that they're crystal gems. It's like we get the idea from Steven when he's talking to Lars, I think is the character's name. That, they're the crystal gems, they save the world. They're apparently like superheroes in a sense, and Steven himself could become one at some point, I suppose. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but yeah, it's now again. Even since I've seen the first episode, I don't know that the pilot is a good introduction for someone that might want to get into the show. Since I've seen the first episode itself, this pilot made more sense, and I was able to enjoy it for what it was. But yeah, if any of you haven't seen the first episode of Steven Universe yet, I wouldn't really recommend watching the pilot. Of course, I guess in a way you sort of did by watching this reaction video. But yeah, it was okay. Again, nice proof of concept, interesting direction take. Not a huge fan of the pilot, but most pilot episodes aren't hugely reflective of the main series as they are, unless the pilot is literally the first episode of the series, which is the case in some respects. But yeah, it's a decent pilot. Not a huge fan. I did like the performance of the theme song, which again, if you haven't watched the first episode yet, the song that Steven plays is essentially the theme song to the main series. We Are the Crystal Gems. And I really like this version. The first time I watched the first episode, the theme song, I was kind of iffy on it. I'll go into more detail on that when I do the review of the first episode, obviously. But yeah, I like this performance, and yeah, I do like the theme. I think it's done well, and I don't know, it seems to tie in pretty well to the show from what I've seen so far. But alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little preview, episode 0, I guess I'm going to call it, of Discovering Steven Universe. I hope you will tune in next time for my review of the first episode. I don't know that I'll do any, I'm sure I'll do some reaction videos for Steven Universe coming up. If I do any of them, I have some friends that have already watched the show, and they can give me an idea of what episodes would work well as reaction videos. The episodes themselves are about 11 minutes long at max, I believe, so should be able to cover quite a few at a time. But yeah, well, like I said before, I'm really looking forward to getting into this show, to seeing what all it has to offer, which from what I hear is quite a lot. Like the people that watch it seem to really, really love it, and I'm looking forward to becoming part of that fandom, much as I did with, Doctor Who and becoming a Whovian. But yeah, I will sign off with one last thing here. Please do enjoy the intro sequence for Discovering Steven Universe, created by PeekingBoo. I'll provide a link to his channel down below in the description, and possibly here's an annotation as well. Until next time, everyone, later.